Hey, it's Kelly here. Welcome to my channel. Hey, so you want to see some Halloween miniatures? How about it? More specifically, a tiny witch, a little array of tables and sweets and treats, and a miniature fireplace. How about that? I made these things last year and I just want to show them because I didn't have my channel then, right? So here we go. I'll show you this. I'll hold it up here. I just put all this stuff on like a Dollar Tree sign, like a wooden thing. I made some clay mushrooms. She is my little treats witch. She's waiting for the trick-or-treaters. She says, come on over, have a little treat, have a little party. There's all types of goodies for you kids, right? She's a nice witch. She means no harm, okay? So the witch is made out of foil. She kind of moves around. The only things that are clay on her is her head, her hands, and her boots. Everything else is just foil in there. So she's kind of hunched over, which is kind of cute. I didn't mean to, but she's hunching, right? She's holding a tray of some lovely drinks. And she's covered, her clothes are like felt and fabric, a little apron here I did, right? And her hair is an old wig. And this tray here, this is like an old cap or something that I covered in glitter. The drink containers are an old straw I cut apart and I just rolled up some I just painted the paper to look like candy corn and I just rolled it up and stuck it down in, and then I made some clay whipped cream. So let me get you even closer. Pardon. Okay, let me get you even more up close. So here's all of the treats, right? So we've got like donuts, which are really fun to do. Cake, we got like one of these like logs. Oh, I have a chocolate log over here. Whoa, spinning. I do have a regret that I glued everything down in this project. I wish I had just used like sticky tabs so that I would be able to like pick up the table and look at it. But everything is glued. And I think I did that because I can see that my legs of my table are not even. So they were probably not standing. And I was like, I gotta glue it. So I put like jars under here, pumpkins out of clay on the bottom. I really liked making like a bottom shelf to the table because I was like, oh, that's so cute. I can decorate the bottom and fit more stuff on here. Here's the other table. We have like a cake, little candy apples. I love this ghost cake and my spider cake. Very adorable. I love that these little trays with more donuts on there. And then I just did some like little, made some little treat bags underneath to look like there's a party. I have a little bucket down here of some miniature, lollipops, which were really fun to make. So yeah, all of the food, I don't know if I mentioned, all of the food is made of clay. All of the candy, all of the treats are made of clay. The stick is obviously a toothpick, but all of that is clay. And then I just have this big cake up here. And as you can see, there's like a glossiness on a lot of these things. Like I wanted the icing to look like wet. So I used either a glossy Mod Podge or I used like a clear nail polish or something like that. I think I mixed it up. I used both for the glossiness. But so my witch, she's okay, my witch, but I have gotten way better in this past year with clay. The more you do it, the better you get. And I am working on, and it's almost finished, it's almost ready, a beautiful Halloween mermaid that I am really excited about. And you will see that I got better with the clay. So sorry, honey, you're okay. I mean, you're cute. You're all right. All right, let me show you her fireplace. It's pretty dopeness. Check this out. Hold on. I don't like to edit, so I just kind of go up and down. I'm sorry. It's really annoying when I have to edit. All these YouTubers editing so much. I watch these videos and I'm like, oh my gosh, so much editing. Anyway, here's her little fireplace. Okay, I have a ladder over here made of like maybe chopsticks or something. We've got some extra firewood down here. We have some clay candles. We have her broom, which is just some like twine. And then this stick, you'll never believe this. I found that outside. It's a coconut stem, okay? I live in Florida. It's a coconut stem and it has not rotted. It has not done a single thing since I brought it inside and glued it to that twine, okay? It has remained. I found it like this because I was like, that's cool. And I've just wondered, is it ever gonna like just completely decay? I don't know. I thought that that was crazy. So this is just some mulch that I also just got from outside. Let me show you, going back down, kids, going back down. Let me show you what I did with this. So you can't tell because it's very bright in here, but I have this little tea light that will glow beyond, like behind the little firewood. So what I did is I just made like a little teepee basically out of the mulch and some rocks down there so that I can replace the tea light once it is dead, right? Because I didn't want to like glue it on there or completely cover the tea light. How would I turn it on also? I guess I could cut a hole in the back to get it, but I didn't want to cut a hole in the back. So that's what I did. So it just covers it and at night it'll glow. Let's see, the box that I just did like a regular old box for the fireplace. And I used just like packing material, like old cardboard, stuck it on there. And then for the back, I made it into like brick shapes and painted it red. But it's all just cardboard. And the cauldron is made of clay. This was like an old like hanger or something that I just covered in black duct tape. And because I was originally gonna hang this on like a hook, but it was so heavy because of the clay. So I had to like set it on something. So this is like the structure that it's sitting on, which I think it turned out pretty cute. I have some green beads in there to make that like cauldron look. Oh, those are like old earrings to be the handles there, you know. It's about them details, kids. Why am I calling you kids? I'm so sorry. Anyway, this is like a little wreath. Okay, where is it? Here it is. That is a bobby pin. I just stuck it right into the cardboard there. Oh, and the ghost. Can you guess what the ghost is made of? I'll give you 1 minute. Well, 1 second. It's an earplug. It's an earplug. Can you see it? Yep. I was like, this is shaped just like a ghost. And I just painted it, that's all. Okay, now the top is where it was really fun and cute. So here you go. Here's the top. So this is made of clay. I saw this on Pinterest. I got the idea from that. I don't use Pinterest now because it gets on my nerves, but just made of clay, stuck in a tiny jar. The books are just like old, just old paper, old mail, junk mail that I cut apart, glued in there. This was an old, it was on like a bracelet, and the bracelet just like everything was broke on it. We have like various jars. These are actual matches that I just cut down. We've got this, we got these. These are marbles. Oh, and then the base of the marble, here, that's better. The base of the marbles to look like little, I don't know, like a little magic ball or whatever. I found these like in like the garage, like in a stash of like, you know, nuts and bolts. And I was like, what is this shape called? Like, what is this thing? What is it used for, you know? And so I was searching and searching, just looking at various different images of like nuts and bolts online. And I finally found what I think it is. And it's called a knurled thumb nut, okay? So if you can get your hands on some knurled thumb nuts, the shape is just perfect to hold a lovely little marble, okay? These were from the literal beach. I mean, look at those. Creepy little fossil and shells, just so fun. This was an old bead I found. Oh, I remember, I found this at like an antique store in like a box of junk treasures. And I was like, that's a cool little bead. She has a lamp over here that I made. another like stone from the beach. But doesn't it kind of look like a pig face or something? I just thought it was like creepy and cool. We have like more little jars, just sticks and red paint in there, glitter. So, so fun, so cool. So up here reminds me of my hollow book, which I showed a couple of weeks or a month ago or so on my channel. I showed my hollow book, which I made this year, but it was like an apothecary feel, and I used a lot of the same kind of things in that. So if you like this, you might really like to go check out my hollow book because it's better. I just feel like the more that you do this stuff, the more creative you get, and you just get better at making clay, creating ideas. You know, creativity is a snowball effect. You gotta just keep being creative to just get better, and you'll just keep enjoying yourself more and more and more and more. So, all right, I'll see you later, and toodles. Thanks for watching.